welcome back to my channel. It's Bella here. In today's tutorial I created this makeup look, so if you guys want to see how I achieved it, then go ahead and keep on watching.
You look at me like I'm different. Still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments. Doesn't mean I don't need you.
So the first palette that I used is the Aura and Out palette from ColourPop. And this is what it looks like on the inside. It does have a lot of really bright colors, so I always like to use this palette paired with a more neutral palette. So this is the first shade that I went in with, this really light beige brown shade, and I just went in with a fluffy blending brush and I just put that shade in my crease, going in back and forth motions. Then going in with the Cutting Edge palette from Dose of Colors. This is what it looks like on the inside. I've used it a few times here on my channel and I really love the olive tones. So this is the first shade that I went in with. It's kind of like a mustardy yellow green shade, and I just picked that up with a defined angled brush and I put that in my crease, starting to map out where I want to add definition. And then I went back into that first transition shade just to blend that line out. And by layering your eyeshadows and blending as you go, that's how you get the most blended look. And then going in with this forest green shade, I picked it up with that same defined angled brush and I just created a darker line exactly where we mapped it out previously. And I've been really liking to wet the brush as well because it just gives you a lot of pigment right off the bat and you don't have to really apply eyeshadow. You just go back in and blend it out one time and you're done. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going in with that transition shade and just blending that line out. And then I decided to go in with some black eyeshadow to define the outer V area. So I went into the Smoky Soiree palette from Dose of Colors. And I really love how pigmented the eyeshadows are in these Dose of Colors palettes. I went in with the matte black eyeshadow. And starting from the outer part of the crease, just slowly adding definition. Especially when you're working with black eyeshadow, it's really hard to fix a mistake. So just pick up very little product at a time, and then went back into those transition shades and really blended that line out. And then picking up that black eyeshadow once again, I stippled it along the outer portion of where I would create a wing, and I left the inner part bare because I want to give the illusion of a more open eye because it is such a dark look. And then going in with some concealer, I just cleaned up the lid area so that it's a little bit more sharp. And then I went in with Fresh Cut, which is this really beautiful neon green shade, and I picked that up with a flat shader brush and I just packed that all over my lid just as my base before I go in with some glitter. And for glitter, I went in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Color Wave glitter and the NYX glitter primer. And what I do is I apply the glitter primer first and then I apply the glue over it. I apply the glitter over it. And that's how I pretty much get zero to no fallout when applying glitter. And unfortunately the lashes that I used are discontinued. Now moving on to the lower lash line, I went in with that first shade and just applied it all over my lower lash line, mainly focusing it on the outer corner. And then with that deeper forest green shade, just adding even more depth so that the bottom won't look bare compared to the lid because we did use such dark eyeshadows. And then I blended that out. And the last thing that I did was I applied some mascara to my lower lashes. And this is a finished look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so that you guys never ever miss out on a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Even if what we're doing is bad, there's so many emotions. Sharing stories that we never had, yeah, none is real. I think we're searching for reasons not to be like them. We fly around like paper planes, they never